Hey, it's me. My volume is up too loud, probably. Test, test. That's a little better. Need to go find some music. Nope. Hang on. Camera's not working. Durr. Sweet. Got brightness up. Hey, you can almost see me now. Cool. Okay, so I should get music going. I'm gonna listen to Tom's Story because I vaguely recall that that was good, and we're just gonna find out. Oh, whoops, desktop audio is muted. There we go. Let's bump it up just a hair. Oh, that's noisy. See how long it takes me to get copyrighted. Anyway, Tom's Story by Tom Story, self-titled EP. Sounds good so far. Hopefully it'll be good modeling music. The model in question is this guy, and my screen lights up and I get really bright. It's sort of a little bench vise clamp thing. Ooh. Yeah. This is good. Okay. It's weird. It's got lots of sort of swoopy sections. It's got... it'll be difficult to do feature golf on, I think, just because you have lots of things that'll be interfering with the center hole. And so, somewhere where you might try to do lots of cut-throughs all at once won't really work. Yeah, it should be interesting. So, I'm going to chuck this up on my other monitor, assuming I remember how to do that, and I've got a reference up there. And I'm probably going to get some dimensions wrong. So, let's see, we're definitely in millimeters, and I forgot to see... Oh, we're going by volume. 6 Leet 21. Cool. That's what we're looking for, is this number right here. 6 Leet 21 cubic millimeters. That shouldn't be too hard to hit, I think. And I think... I'm not going to do feature golf first, because that's going to be a pain. Yeah, let's not do feature golf first. So, I think what I want to do is have... Man, it's just complicated as all get out. We'll start with like the floor, because that's an ellipse and it's easy. Once I remember where ellipses are. Oh, they're not ellipses. It's radii. Oh, gross. Okay, well, in that case, we'll do it... Let's come up here and out. And then use this guy. Oops, come on. Give me the arc I'm asking for, thank you. Oops. Okay, that seems okay. We'll extend this guy. Definitely not going for world records here. Whoops, I made that really close to the middle, didn't I? Gotta make those on that point so that it's continuous. And we are 220 millimeters. This is 12 millimeters, and these are 125 apart. Do we have a dimension or the width of this thing? Because it kind of looks like we don't. Yeah, he definitely said all dimensions included, but... Hang on, how does that become defined that way? Okay, I guess that becomes defined that way. Oh, hang on. No, I guess that is enough. I think that's enough to constrain all the degrees of freedom. Oh, I was gonna drop... It occurred to me yesterday that I've been streaming at, frankly, an absurd bitrate, so I'm gonna bring that down. aimed wrong. Aimed a little bit funky. Maybe I'm just sitting lower. Okay, hang on. Where did my reference go? Reference. We're only 5 millimeters tall up here? 5 millimeters tall. There's 2 extruded bosses up here. Oops. Man, something is just laggy today on my machine. Do not know what it is. Control A, Alt Q. Nope, it selected the dimension too. Let me do it. Okay, well, that's good anyway. Features, extruded. And because it's dimensioned as being 8 millimeters off the floor, I'm going to do it that way. So we'll do offset from surface, and from the floor here, let's say 8 millimeters, other direction. Yeah, cool. So now we have this kind of funky clamp shape, which is just bizarre. I think I pretty much just have to wing this one. Like, there's no way around except through. But there's some symmetry, so that's, you know, small victories. Oh, and there's some crime happening outside. Let's do... We only dimension the outside of this one, so we can say that's 98. And say that's 74 off the top. We'll cut that guy there and make this one all... do all the things and stuff. That 12. Vertical. Quickly symmetrize that. See what it doesn't like. Okay. This is a horizontal transition point, so that does need to be horizontal, and then it squares away. Okay. And then we do... Let's offset this one. We know from this perspective that it's 8 millimeters thick. Oh, I totally forgot to pop out chat. I mean, nobody's watching, but if somebody were watching, I would want them to be able to see chat. Oops. There we go. Chat. It did show up, right? Yes, it did. Okay. I'm good at what I'm doing. Let's offset all of this. And we'll just continue this sort of down here. Looks right. Now we have to do some more chopping up. Since now we're doing kind of weird... I don't even know what this is. This is getting weird. The shape gets really weird here, and there's lots of sort of traced sequential arcs in funny locations. Oh, and on top of that, it's not really well defined. Whoops. But I do know how thick it is, which will help me a little bit, I think. And I have IDs, as well as ODs for these. 19. These two are equal. Make this one 15, I think, the ID. Yup. We'll use this reference construction line down here. And offset. Not convert. Whoops. Of course, I'm going to lose my selection now. 16. This is really good. We'll just come out to the midpoint here, come down. And then trim and Place with construction. Doink. Okay, now I think the problem is that we don't have any well-defined heights, really, for like the bases and locations of all these things. So I'm going to exit sketch briefly, and we're going to go, don't do anything. If we go up before this and make a sketch of 2 rectangles, we can use these from the other dimensions. Like, we know the height of this rectangle, the spacing, and the height of that rectangle, and we know the height overall. We can use those to do everything else. So, I mean, it's a weird way to mention it, but I don't know. I'm not the one making the casting. $41 and 28. Just draw a big line up here. I think I can probably just make that collinear because I want to. They basically want to be solid, so. But the OD wants to be 20. Collinear there. Features, revolved boss. Should produce 2 things out in space. Great. Okay, now we can use that sketch to control where everything else is. Oop, none of that. It doesn't show an offset, does it? Ah, 44 inside in here. I could have figured that out, but I didn't, so. Make those collinear. And then 19 off center line. Oop, that's all jacked up now. Oops. Good messages. Sad messages, mostly. Anyway, that's all of that, I think. And we know it's 8mm thick in all places, so we can just quickly 8mm, not blind, but mid-plane. Sweet. Ooh, you know what? I can't just assume that is... I can't just merge that, because I need these curves. I need those curves. Maybe I don't. Well, actually, I kind of do. So what I'll do is I'll go front plane. I'll say these curves, convert, features, extruded boss, mid-plane, and we can use this, well, I'll have to finish drawing it up first, but we've got a 3mm thick sort of web. Well, it's not a web, it's more of a foot flange, I guess. It's 12mm thick, so we'll say mid-plane, 12, 3, not mid-plane, actually wait, yes, mid-plane on the direction. There. It's one direction on the thin feature that I want. There we go. Nice. It merged right in. Let's not merge yet, though. Or if we do merge, I'm going to merge with just this guy. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one, except it's a 16 web. And that doesn't look right. Hang on. That should definitely be tangent, right? I'm not hallucinating. We're just going to delete that offset there and not think about it too hard. Is this tangent everywhere that it should be? Okay, these should be concentric, I think. Why are you suddenly... Oh, because this no longer has a defined depth, and this no longer says 3 on the inside. Yeah, come to think of it, I think the original drawing is actually... some of those should definitely be construction. Like, yeah, some of these should definitely be construction. That can't say 16, and also R3 and 19, and R3 and 19. Like, some of these should be construction dimensions, which is a little sus, but I don't know. It's a competitive drawing, just to see if you can get it accurate. And also a little bit cockeyed. These need to be concentric. Some things aren't tangent. There we go. All tangent, all squared away. Same dealio. Front plane. Grab a couple of edges. 16 and 3 thick. So we'll do an extruded boss, front plane. Whoops, wrong plane. Extruded boss, front plane. Thank you. Convert. Really easy to make webs this way. And then if we say merge all, should bring everything together. Correction. Merge everything. All bodies, please. Thank you. Although it was clever enough to only merge with this one, which was a little bit neat. Now I think it's just hole wizards. So hole wizard. Oh, it's 8 millimeters in every location. So we'll just do... Oh, can't just type the number and it'll just pop up. That's annoying. So you could do this in 2 different features. One like through the top, and then 2 separate ones down here. But I'm not a huge fan of that. I think it's better... Oh, hey, that merge didn't do that. Hang on. If I do the extrudes in a different order, and I say, for this one, combine only with these. Then with this one, merge all. Then everything merges in the right order. That's not great. In fact, it's a little dangerous even. Ooh, and merging that one too early means that... Selected bodies. Let's just not merge. And then this one, just merge all. But it still doesn't merge those two. Let's drag this revolve down. Well, I can't now, can I? Because I've... Okay, let's take a peek at the dependency structure. What relies on this sketch? Just that revolve. But sketch 3 and this thin extrude. Okay, so let's suppress, edit this sketch. Edit sketch. Hidden. Then if we show the sketch, then we can make that collinear. Everything can line up without... Like this guy can come down after the... Just suppress everything. Hang on. Now I'm confused. Doy. Okay. I don't want to do... Let's see, I want to show the revolve, but I don't want to do it yet. Put above its parent feature? What? Yeah, dynamic reference child. This directly depends on it, and Sketch 3 still depends on it somehow. Nuts. I don't know where from. Crap. I've made links that I don't know how to undo. Frustrating. Whatever. I mean, I could save one feature, one combined feature, if I wanted to break those links properly. Add everything. Boink. Whole wizard. 8mm. And then if you do up to next, that was the clever thing that I wanted to show. Multiple faces, 3D sketch. Then you can just do it in all the places, all at once, with one whole wizard. Easy. I think that's, oh, not quite everything. Extruded cut through the front. There is a little cut out in the bottom there. 245, 56 wide. Middle. And 2. I suppose I could find a way to make those symmetric, but that seems more difficult. So I'm just going to make them both 45. And it's controlled by this length in the middle, 56. Features, extruded cut through all both. Boink. Cool. Evaluate, mass props. Volume is still wrong. Nuts. Oh, nuts. What have I done? Okay. 20mm is correct. Radius is 10 is correct. 8mm through. Hang on. .98 radius. 74. 173, 22, 41, 28, that's all right. And 20 on the OD is also correct. 12, 88. Oh, you know what? I bet I made a mistake here. Yep, that is 10, and that should be 8. Is that right? Is that all I missed? Nope. Should be 6 leet, and it's not 6 leet. 3. I don't know what. Oh, the 12's the thickness. 16, 3. Still seems fine. Still 8. 28. Herm. No idea what I did wrong. That's right. 2mm. 98, 74. On the ID, 15, 19. It's really weird. 19, 44. Ooh, you know what? Six 1318. No, hang on. The answer is not. Okay, so 61318,493. Going through the comments, 6131850. That one's pretty different, but 6131885, 6131885. Well, that's him asking for other folks. 613185, 613189. I think I got it right, actually. Only took me 25 minutes, that's not bad. Especially for accidentally getting it wrong at first. Because 8mm looks real spindly. Like that would not fly. You'd want to have... I'm assuming this is probably a double-sided casting or something with a... Like you'd want to put an extra gusset in there. Just not worth doing it without the gusset. Ooh, well. Yeah. It's a part. Call this challenge part, I guess. Was it already 7? Goodness. How is it already 7 and everything's all dark outside? Stupid. Not daylight savings. Well, I think that's all I've got. I just wanted to stream doing it one way, and I think, looking at this now, my original guess was 9, or I think my original guess was 8 features if you, like, really tried to scrimp and save. Like, maybe there's a way... We look at the top plane. This to here from a front view. Like, you don't necessarily have to make this solid, but it makes everything else such a huge pain. Like, you could end this extrude here, but it's so much easier to just have a whole feature at the end. And I could skip out a combine, maybe, if I knew what I was doing. Ooh, what I could do is I could do it, instead of grabbing it off this feature, I could use one sketch, and then I could skip the combines. Yeah, that's how I could do it, but I'm not gonna. I need to go sleep. Anyway, for anyone coming and seeing this later, if you think my approach was useful or interesting, leave a comment or a like or subscribe if you want to see someone stream stuff. I think that's pretty much it. Have a nice morning, evening, night, etc. Wherever your time zone is. Boink!